Morning, guys, from my new Love My Casita bed. How did I sleep last night? Stay tuned and I'll let you know. Morning, guys. So where are we? We are in Bend, Oregon, which is the east side of Oregon, and we are at LaPine State Park. This is actually one of our favorite state parks. This is probably my second favorite, and this is definitely John's first. My first favorite state park is Camp Sherman, which we're actually not far from, so I do love this side of Oregon. It's just beautiful over here. We got here last night, or we got here yesterday afternoon. It was about 94 degrees. Here comes your weather report. Today I think it's going to be about 93. Definitely warm, full sun. We are camping on the Deschutes River, which is a very well-known river here in Oregon. And from our campground, there's a place that we put in our kayaks, or you can do it on an inner tube. And we're going to float down the river. It's about a 3 to 4 hour float, depending on how fast the river is moving. We usually stop and swim, and we'll pull out at this place called Big Bend. So John and Mike just left to drop John's truck there. Mike will be at the day use area, and we'll pull out from there. So very excited. But first, I'm gonna have some hummus. Usually Sabra is my favorite, but I found that the Cedars is actually pretty good. So I'm actually having this for breakfast. And I want to start making my own hummus. I haven't done it yet. It looks very easy to do, but haven't done it yet. So because I'm going to be on the river all day, I'm going to show you how I make my electrolyte drink. I got this hydro jug from Amazon. I think I paid $35 for it. This thing has been awesome. It totally stays cold. It's just been great. So this, and I should start out by saying I'm not sponsored. I just love, I guess, giving people free advertisement. No, I really like to share with you what I'm loving. I am not a water drinker. Never have been a water drinker. Actually think it's so boring. But I don't drink a lot of soda. And if I do, it's like the diet or the zero, which I know is not great. So I don't drink a lot of soda, so I had to figure something out. And Liquid IV, sugar-free. My favorite brand, or my favorite flavor, is the rainbow sherbet. So what I do is I fill my hydro jug with ice. I pour my Liquid IV in. And then for just a little extra flavor, I add a seltzer water. My favorite brand is Bubbly, but Polar was on sale. And I usually get like the raspberry lime or a strawberry flavor. Pour that over. It's gonna fizz a lot. And then honestly, this does not fill the full mug. I just fill the rest with just plain water. And I sip on this. I tend to only have one Liquid IV a day. And again, it's just good for like electrolytes. And because I'm not a huge water drinker, but being in the sun, I want to make sure I had one of these at least with me today. And then I'll definitely come home tonight and fill up just more regular water. And yes, I know that that's probably not enough and I need more water in my life, but this is how I do it. So this is my little electrolyte drink mix, and I do this every day. So anyway, I'm gonna finish my hummus, or at least start eating my hummus, and we're gonna get on the river, and I'll be sure to bring you guys along.
Which one's yours, babe?
Mine's the one with the purple whistle on it.
Okay.
The other one, yeah. I'm just gonna put that on the back of my kayak. Okay, 1, Hurry. Ooh.
This is a big step. Oh, it feels very refreshing.
Does it feel nice? And away we go. A nice, lazy day paddle down the Deschutes River that so kindly just moves you. We just have paddles to avoid any debris. And it looks like John and Mike have their fishing gear, so we'll also be fishing. Or they will be. Pretty much like this the whole way. So it's Friday afternoon. It's about 1:03. Typically I would probably be in a meeting at this time, but not today. I am so thankful for PTO. And John and I tend to save a lot of our vacation time for summer. I mean, I take off like sometimes in like fall and winter, but our big time that we take off is summer. And it's for this reason. We just enjoy summer activities. I mean, John likes to be in the snow. I hate being in the snow. I feel like I'm always fighting him on it. But yeah, I'd say this is a pretty good alternative to being in a Friday afternoon meeting. So yeah, it's a good day to float. And man, I can just like feel myself decompress. And the river is just calm. The birds are being crazy. I don't know if you can hear the I love crows. That's actually one of my favorite bird is a crow. And for whatever reason, like these crows here, they're like screaming. They're so funny. Anyway, I'm having just a great time. I hope you guys are enjoying the float. Stopping to eat. We call this the dog beach. We don't really know what it is, but we think this is really cute. So we generally always stop here to eat and swim. It's a beautiful spot. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, it's going.
Oh, holy crap. This is
Walked out here.
no, this is frigid.
It's not frigid. It's not frigid.
Is it as bad as the Metolius?
No.
Yeah.
No. It's nowhere near as bad as the Metolius.
How's the water?
It's cold.
Hold
It's cold. Whew. My shorts caught as I was jumping in,
Yeah, John almost tipped his
and I
boat.
almost tipped my whole boat over because of it.
Which John's holding all our precious cargo there.
Yeah. Carrie's got her phones
Yeah, I got our phones and a Ziploc bag.
and my wallet, I guess. Whew. That was cray-cray.
So we are coming to the end of our float. Let's see. Let me see what time it is. It is 5:47. I think we got on the river close to noon. You can turn this float into a really long float or a super fast float. The river, obviously we're going with the river, and some people you'll see just paddle their way down, and then you'll just see some people, you know, kind of floating paddle. That's what we did. We stopped at that beach. I call it Dog Memorial Beach, because there's like a bunch of signs up, and there's like a leave a ball, take a ball. It's just really cute, and I always think of it as like Dog Memorial Beach, which I have no idea what it's really called. And we stopped there and swam and had lunch. So you can turn this float into anything you want, and we have just turned it into a really nice day. I feel very relaxed. We are going to go back to camp and make dinner. I wish it could just magically be there, but we are going to go have dinner, and yeah, you gotta love the Deschutes. All right, so John is cooking dinner, and he just put some meat in the pan. What are you making?
Crunch wrap strings.
Just like Taco
A la
Bell.
Taco Bell.
Just like Taco Bell. All right,
right.
so there's the meat seasoning you're gonna use.
Yeah, although I'm going to use about 3/4 of this packet and about 3/4 of this packet here. We have a little over a pound of meat, so it's like a packet and a half, but I want to get a little bit of spicy, but I want that Taco Bell.
So far John just has onion, ground beef, and we'll do the seasonings. So John gets these huge flour tortillas. They're, I mean, so big. And then inside the flour tortilla, just if you've had a Crunchwraps pairing, you know there is a corn tortilla in the middle of it.
Yeah, so I think it goes like this. Like if I remember right, we're just doing this based off of some sort of memory. I think there's supposed to be beans. We decided we're not going to do beans. So we're doing like this. Now's this stuff here.
Queso.
Yeah. Okay. So I think it goes like that. And then there's another one that goes here. And then shreds.
Which this is John's favorite lettuce.
Yep, it is. So shreds.
I'll take the one with the bug.
Alright. Oh,
Do you need oil in the pan to fry it?
yeah.
Thank you. There she goes.
Nice.
All right, it has been a long day. Dinner turned out really good. Sorry if that was just like kind of weird how I filmed it. It was just, everything was happening so fast. We had just gotten back from the river and I'm like, I need to film you, slow down. So I'm thankful that John cooked dinner. So it's been a long day though. We are tired. I think we're gonna do a little walk around the campground and then we're going to bed. We are going to bed. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Hello and welcome to day 2 of river and lake life. We are at North Twin Lake, which is in LaPine, Oregon. And John actually just took a dip in. How was it?
Sorry, I'm eating. The water's perfect.
Yeah, definitely warmer than the Deschutes River, but still cold. And I'll spin you around so you can see the lake. It's not huge, and it is true to its name. It is a twin lake. South Twin is probably maybe a 1/4 mile away. But I think North Lake is prettier, so I'll spin you around so you can see it. All right, do you think it's time?
To get the deed out, yeah.
Well, no, to flip my coffee.
Yo, you can't. It's up to you. Whenever you want. I don't know how long you like to let it wait. I just wanted to let you know.
I remember last time we were here, we dealt with mosquitoes. I'm gonna give it just one more second. I don't need weak coffee this morning.
Going to war.
Do you want the natural stuff?
No. I want the stuff that's gonna work.
As promised, I would let you know what we thought of our Love My Casita mattresses, and the time has come, so let's dive in. All right, friends, I have slept on these mattresses for 3 nights, and I know that doesn't make me an expert, but it gives me enough sleeping experience on these mattresses to let you know whether or not I like them. So my first impression when I got these mattresses, when I laid on them briefly, was like, these are amazing. They are so comfortable, like a just really nice soft cloud that just kind of hugs you, and away you go into a nice, great, deep sleep, right? So we got to camp. We climb in bed Thursday night. We got here Thursday night. And we were like, these are great. John's like, these are so comfortable. And he was right. They are so very comfortable. Except one thing. I went to bed Friday night and I noticed that the pressure points below, like my hip area on both sides, I felt a little bit of discomfort there. Now, I had also spent about 5.5 hours on the river in my kayak, getting out occasionally to swim. And my kayak seat is, you know, if you're kayaking, they're not the most comfortable seats to sit in. And I was in it for 5.5 hours. And I'm kind of wondering if I was a little bit sore. So we went to bed Friday night, tossed and turned. And I'm just like, oh, shoot, these mattresses, they're too stiff. This isn't going to work. They're too firm. And John's like, I had a great night's sleep. What are you talking about? And I'm like, I don't know. I had to, you know, turn back and forth. I was just having pain on like right below my hip areas on both sides. And he's like, okay, well, let's look at getting you a topper. Because that was going to be the original plan anyway, was getting a topper. And I'm like, that just bums me out. I didn't want to have to do that, but you know, whatever, if that's going to do what it's going to do. So then I went to bed last night and I was so tired last night. And because I didn't sleep really well the night before. And we had spent the day at the lake, but I just hadn't felt really good yesterday. Took some allergy medicine, and by the end of the day, I was definitely like winding down. I'm like, I gotta go to bed. I'm just so tired. I slept so good last night. Didn't have the pain that I experienced Friday night. And I honestly think it's because I spent time in my kayak. So I give these mattresses, I'm gonna say, like a very high B+. I'm not going to give them an A+ yet, or even an A yet, because I need to sleep on them a little bit longer. They are not as firm as the Southern mattresses that we slept on. I can tell you that. I feel that they're softer. John feels that they're softer, but he feels that they give really good support, and I would agree with that. I feel like they give good support. So right now, I Love My Casita mattresses a B+. That doesn't mean it's not going to jump to an A in the future. I think I need like another weekend to sleep on them, which this video will come out in the future. So because I tend to not really say like where we're going to go, just, you know, for safety issues. This is the worldwide internet. And, but next weekend we're going to the Oregon Gathering Fiberglass Rally down at Bullard's Beach in Bandon, Oregon area, which is a very long drive for us. We're doing it to go to this rally. We want to meet people, and it's just a really good opportunity to dive into that world. And so we'll be sleeping on them there, and I'll give further thoughts as I spend more time on these mattresses. For the room that this gives us, that's a seat right there, storage below, I give that an A+. We should have never configured this trailer to not be what it was intended to be what it was not intended to be. And that was by having that full-size mattress and just blocking all of this room. That I give an A+. So if you're in the market for an Independence Deluxe and this setup works for you because you don't have to crawl over people, you know, it's awesome. John's like able to like get out of bed in the morning, and I'm able to pop up and go to the bathroom and not have to be like, hey, you need to move, or like half fall out of bed because I'm crawling over them. So yes, I give how the setup of the trailer is, I give it an A+. So I am so thankful we did this purchase. So far, I love them. I just need a little bit more time to sleep on them to give a better review to see if I have that pain again, or if it was just truly spending 5.5 hours in my kayak. So anyway, we're packing up the trailer to go home. John's working on the outside, I'm working on the inside, and I think checkout time here at LaPine State Park is 1 p.m. So I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to head into the town of LaPine and grab some breakfast, gas up his truck, and then come back up and pick up the trailer. But we wanted to have it packed up first. So yeah, it's been a great trip. We love this state park. Thanks guys for following as always. I so much appreciate you. The video is not over yet. I just wanted to take a moment and say how much I appreciate you. So, all right, let's go to breakfast. All right, guys, we are back at camp. Breakfast wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible. So anyway, John is hooking up the trailer now, so I need to get out of this area and finish up what I need to do. Anyway, guys, we've had a great weekend. I hope you have enjoyed following along at LaPine State Park. I'm sending you peace and love, and I will catch you on the next video.